How's it going, everyone? So, with the new year coming into play, we got new streamers that are popping up, and we also have some seasoned streamers who are either staying on the platform of their choice, or maybe they're thinking of jumping from one platform to another, and they're not sure where they want to stream at. I know how that feels. So, what I wanted to do was sit here and kind of share with you the pros and cons to streaming on Twitch or YouTube to kind of help give you a little bit of guidance on choosing where you want to go. Now, I'm personally not here to tell you, which one is better, and this is not necessarily a versus type video. It's just sharing the information of what you could potentially see on either one of these platforms. Now, if you do have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. Also, I'm going to have chapters throughout this entire video so you can jump around to the information that you're looking for. So let's go ahead and jump into the pros for Twitch first. All right, so the first thing is the creator dashboard here on Twitch is, in my opinion, far superior than any other place I've ever streamed on. I think the closest that would actually have a really good creator dashboard was Mixer when it was around. But for the dashboard here, you got everything laid out very nicely, and in the drop downs, everything is tucked away very nicely as well. And when you go into all these different things, like, it kind of breaks everything down for you. Like, you have your average viewers, followers, subscriptions, and stuff like that. So everything's broken down for you here. One of the things that I also like about the creator dashboard is they tend to add more stuff to it, and a lot of the times it's really great features. Like this one here, having category suggestions. It's been a while since I've streamed on Twitch, so this is actually new for me. So I don't know exactly when they added this, but being able to kind of see, which games could potentially get you more eyes on your streams is actually really cool, considering a lot of people would want to go and play a lot of the popular games, which is completely fine if you're not really trying to grow. You're just wanting to play what you want to play. That's cool. But if you are wanting to actually try to grow, it kind of gives you a little bit of help here. And this reminds me of the website Twitch Strike, where they would kind of do the same thing. And I kind of like this. So, like, I have Horizon Forbidden West. It shows that you get an average viewer of 3, and there's 273 channels. So maybe that one isn't the best that you want to try, but then you got something like Mario Maker 2. You got an average of 60 viewers and 122 channels. So that's not really a lot of competition. So if you have this game and you enjoy this game and you want to show off some stuff or go and play other people's levels that they've made and stuff like that, then go for it. They have achievements here, so kind of giving you like path to affiliate that you would have to complete if you're not an affiliate. Then they have path to partner, and then all these other ones that you're currently working towards. So if you're kind of like a completionist, then they kind of give you a little bit of a game already right in here, which is kind of cool. The next thing I want to talk about is channel points. So channel points essentially is where your community will watch the stream. And as they watch and interact, they're going to accumulate points over time. And you can create all these custom different ones for your channel. So like if somebody wanted me to change my glasses, I have funky glasses that I wear on stream. And if somebody wanted me to change them, they would have to spend 2,500 channel points. And then I give them the option of which one they would want for me to wear. And I'll wear that throughout the whole entire stream until someone else maybe changes it by doing the same thing. Then they choose the classes, or maybe I do a voice changer effect or a funky hat because I have wacky hats too. So I like to be pretty goofy whenever I'm streaming. So having that type of stuff in the channel points is really cool. Then they have custom emotes that you'll be able to add once you're an affiliate, and you get more when you're a partner. But then they also have some free ones. So these are going to be for follower emotes. I don't have any added at this moment, but they have it to where you can upload free follower emotes and you get up to 5. And then you have drops and rewards. So like drops are going to be stuff from like certain games that are coming out or are out. And they have like exclusive stuff just for being on Twitch to get these drops. And then rewards are limited time offers from top brands that viewers can unlock when they support your stream. Now, extensions is a huge deal. Extensions allows you to really customize your entire streaming experience and your profile and everything. So for example, on my stream, I'll have these active. So I have a soundboard, and then I have this little reminder that will sit on the side of the stream that you can use your Prime sub, which is another thing that you also have. So Prime subs, if you have Amazon Prime, then you're going to also have one free sub that you can give to a streamer every single month. But you have all these different types that you can do. You can do extensions for games, countdowns, loyalty and recognition, streamer tools, viewer engagement, music, polls and voting, games and extensions. So, I mean, there's so many that you can go through to really customize how you want your stream to look. So now we're on my profile. And if you scroll down, here's where the soundboard is. So whenever I'm streaming, people can select any of these, and then there's some that will cost bits. So you can set some to be free, which would be these ones, and then you can set some to have a bit cost if you would like to. Another thing that I like about Twitch is their mod tools. So mods would click on this right here to go into mod view. And from here, they can still watch the stream, they can see the chat, they can see everybody who's in the chat. And then they have all of these different actions down here. So if something's going down and I can't get to it in time, I can say, can a mod put this into emote only chat? So then they're going to do that. And now it's only an emote only chat, and that's the only way people can interact. Or maybe I'll put it into slow-mo or something like that. And then there's different terms that can be blocked. They can go and take a look at all of the person, like they can go and click on the person's name, and they can see all of the stuff here, like every message, how many times have been timed out, bans, mod commands, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of actions that they have here that they can mess with. And then they have like an auto mod queue here that they can see for things. And then you also have different mod actions that have been done. So they can even change the title and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things on here that they can do. And I really, really like this. This is something that I feel like should be on every platform. There should be a view that only the moderators have, and they have a lot of control. That way the streamer can just focus on the streaming aspect of things, and the moderators can, do what they're supposed to do. Twitch, you can also customize your entire profile. So on the homepage here, you'll have any type of collections, which are basically playlists, and then any type of streamers that you may set up for others to suggest to watch if you're offline. Inside the About, this is kind of similar to when you go to just chat, but the About will give you a little bit of a description here, and you can put any of your links there. And then this will show all of your stuff that you set up down here. I do have a video on how to actually customize, so I will link that in the video description below for you guys, but it's pretty simple to do. And then if you want to schedule any of your stuff, you can schedule your stuff coming out. And then in videos, you'll have your playlists or your collections here, recent highlights and uploads. And this will also be like your past like live streams and stuff like that. If you had any VODs or anything like that, it would probably go here too. And then chat brings you directly to what people would see whenever they're watching. So, pretty self-explanatory. Now, setting up a stream is super easy to do on Twitch as well. All you got to do is go into your creator dashboard, stream manager, edit stream info, and just change all the information here, hit done, and that's it. Super easy to do, super fast. Now, if you're deciding to stream for money, Twitch is probably the quickest way to actually get the opportunity to monetize your stuff, because the path to affiliate is pretty easy. So all you gotta do is get 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, stream 7 different days, and hold an average of 3 viewers. Once you do all that, then your path to affiliate is complete. So it's very, very easy to do. But do keep in mind that you should not be streaming just for the monetary part of it. You should be streaming because you enjoy it and that you want to share the things that you enjoy with other people and find those other like-minded people out there. And if you build a community from it and they want to financially support you, cool. Because the one thing about the affiliate is you might get it, but that doesn't guarantee that you're going to get anybody to financially support you. So yes, it is a great achievement, but don't let it be your only thing that you're working towards. Because once you start thinking of your followers as a piggy bank, they are going to quickly not support you and move on to somebody else. So don't look at people as a source of income when you are doing streaming. But yeah, Twitch is a fantastic place to stream at. I mean, yes, it does get its bad rap here and there, but from a streaming's standpoint, it is a very solid place to stream at. But even though it is a great place to stream at, it does have its cons. So let's talk about those. First things first is discoverability is extremely hard on Twitch. They literally have no way of there's no way for people to really find you on this platform. So it's more of like people are going to stumble across a game that they are interested in and they want to watch other people play it because maybe they don't get a chance to play it, or maybe there's a game out there that they've never seen before, or they want to play but they don't have the money for it, or they can't find it and they want to watch somebody else play it and kind of interact live. Other people just like to watch people for personality regardless of what they're playing. So there's different audiences for different streamers and stuff like that. But the discoverability part is still really difficult because of the fact of there is no like search engine like how YouTube is. You know, yes, there's a search feature, but it's not a search engine. So they don't really have a lot of metadata to try to pull to get you to another person who's streaming and stuff like that. So that's why you hear a lot of the times that you got to create content off the platform to bring people onto the platform. The other thing is there is no transcoding if you are a non-affiliate and a non-partner. So what I mean by this is if somebody is trying to watch in a very rural area and they don't got very good internet, but someone is streaming at 1080p, 60 frames per second on a very high bit rate, if the person who's trying to watch it in that rural area doesn't have the option to change the resolution of the stream, then they're not going to be able to watch. But if they were watching somebody who was an affiliate who has transcoding or a partner who has the transcoding, then they can change the resolution all day long. That way their internet could support a certain resolution that might be lower than what the main resolution is, which would be that 1080p 60 FPS. So not having transcoding for everybody, regardless of status, sucks. And that is one of the big reasons why I dislike Twitch. The next one is saturated games. So yes, again, if you are wanting to play only the popular games, the newest games that come out, don't expect a lot of growth because everybody is going to be wanting to play them, especially on release day. So knowing that, you know, you're going to be playing a saturated game, you may get some followers, but you're not going to get a ton. Or you go and play a game that's a little bit less saturated, has been out for a little bit, but still has a community. A big one that I seem to always find popping up is like Jackbox party games or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or just Mario Kart 8 in general. So certain games like that, there's a big community behind it and there's not a lot of people streaming it. And then the last one, this is kind of a personal one, but you lose your VODs after 14 days. So let's move on over to YouTube side of things, and we'll talk about the pros of streaming over on YouTube. So with YouTube, everything is in one place. You're building your overall YouTube channel because whenever someone subscribes to you, whenever you're streaming, that subscription adds to your overall channel subscription. So that's really nice. Originally with YouTube Gaming, they had it as two separate things, and then eventually they brought it as to one. But the other thing, too, is the streams become permanent VODs. As you can see right down here, these are permanent stream VODs that I have done. And those will then be able to be searchable. So even when you're live, they're also going to be searchable. So that's two different pros right there. So the first one is when you're streaming, people can search for it as long as you're putting in the correct metadata. So you're putting in a title, description, any type of playlists or hashtags inside the description, and then also your tags in general are going to be important as well. Now tags don't really weigh a lot as YouTube has come out and said, but it does help with like misspellings and stuff like that. But again, every little bit of data helps. And whenever the stream is done, that stuff still carries over. So when this stream here finished, all of the metadata that I had put on there had stayed, and if you search for it, if you search for the title or anything with Splatoon 3, you might potentially find this in the search results. Another thing that's really nice is if you've already done a stream before, you can reuse the settings that you used on that previous stream. So if you go to YouTube and you hit the go live, what you're going to do then is go to scheduled stream, and you're going to see something like this: schedule with previous settings. You can copy and reuse info from a recently completed stream or create a stream with new settings. So I can go through any of these that I've done in the past, and I can reuse any of the settings. So if I go and take this one, I'll go and say reuse settings, and it's going to populate everything that I had in there. If I wanted to start from scratch, I could do create new, and then it's going to have something like this. But, well, yours is going to be blank. I have it to where I have my stuff to where it has like a default upload, which is another cool thing. So if you don't want to go and have to, retype everything out or put it in a notepad and paste it in, there's a way to where you can just have it be automatically as an upload for your information here. That way you don't have to go through all that all over again. So to create an upload default, what you're going to want to do is go to the YouTube Studio, go down to settings, and then we'll go to upload default, and you can then put that information right in here. So one feature I forgot to mention that Twitch has that also YouTube has is the ability of making clips. Now I don't do it a whole lot because I honestly forget about it, and I usually have a hotkey on my Stream Deck that I do over on Twitch just because it's easy. It's a one press done. But what you can do is go into a stream and you can clip it for either your own stream or one that you're watching. And then on the left-hand side here, you just go to your clips. That way you can get it and you're good to go. So when you're here on the clip, unfortunately, there's no way to really download it. You get the link up here, but if you click download, it's going to ask you for you to have YouTube Premium, right? And you can try it for free, but it's just a pain. You took the clip of your own stream, right? You should be able to have it. So even if you were to take this link and bring it to another website to try to convert it, it just doesn't work. At least I haven't been able to get it to work. So everything is stuck here on YouTube, though, versus being something that you can download and put on social media and stuff. That's the difference between this one versus Twitch. Twitch gives you a link that you can post, you can download it, you can store it on your computer and stuff like that. Now, once you are able to monetize on YouTube, which is a lot harder to get versus Twitch, and that's because you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Once you are able to monetize, you'll then have this monetization area to where it will populate this stuff here. So you'll be able to have video ads. You'll be able to do memberships, which is basically people who will subscribe to you in terms of how it works over on Twitch, but they're called members. So you'll see like a join button on a stream. And then you have supers, so you'll have like super chats, So for members, you'll be able to see how much you're making in members, how many members you have, how many you've gained, and any cancellations. And then you'll be able to see the number here. It's in like a graph. You'll be able to see their activity. And with members, not only are they paying a certain amount every single month, but with members, you get 70% and YouTube takes 30% of whatever it is that they are paying for. And with members, they also can get exclusive like membership posts on like the community tab. So there is a good way of being able to connect with just that group if you're wanting to. But in the membership offers, you can have different levels. You can have up to 6 different levels, and I only have 1 because that's all I really need. But you can pretty much give it a name that you want. You can choose the country, you can set the price all the way up to $500, and then you can add any type of perks that they kind of give you here, or you can create your own custom perk. So if you do a custom perk, you give it a title, a description, and then instructions. And that will pretty much be it. Once you hit done, then it will save it and it will have YouTube review it. And then once YouTube approves it, then it will be live. So when you're in an actual live stream, there's going to be the money symbol here. When you click on that, you'll see super stickers, super chat, membership, and then also membership giving. So you can also gift a membership to somebody, but it's not for free. So you would have to pay for however many you were gifting. And for super stickers, they're priced out, and you got all these different funky ones. This current kind of reminds me of the stuff over on Mixer. And then for super chat, depending on like how much you were going to type, and if I was to bring this down to like say $1, say $1 I can't post anything, but for $2 it will let me post that. Now I'm going to see if it's going to, I'm just going to keep copying and pasting this and see. Okay, so I went over the limit here. The limit is 50. So I have to push it up to the next one, which is then 150, which means I'd have to spend $5 to send that message. And then it can go all the way up to $500, which gives you 350 characters to be able to type something. And it will stay pinned for 5 hours. And they'll see that in the chat. It will be in red and it will pop up right in chat. Now for a membership, this you'll be able to see there are different levels and everything that you would get with it. And you can also click on the join here and that will populate that and that there. For membership gifting, this kind of breaks it down for you as well. You can also click on the clip and then it's going to give you a little slider here and you can kind of choose where and how long you want that to be. It's going to give you a max of 60 seconds, so it'd be the same as like a short. Give it a description, and then you can share the clip. Just like Twitch, YouTube also has its cons. The biggest one that I get a lot of people having issues with is alerts. And even myself, I've had issues with alerts when it comes to YouTube. So for me, the workaround that I've been able to get to work, even though there's a little bit of a delay, is using Stream Elements versus Streamlabs for alerts. And that seems to work on YouTube more than it does when I'm using Streamlabs. So the next one is the directory for YouTube. It's just straight up horrible. Trying to find streams is also a pain to do if it's not listed in that directory, and I'll show you why. So when you're wanting to watch a live stream for gaming, you go over here and click on gaming, and what it's going to do is it's going to show you the top live games, and it's auto-generated by YouTube. So when you click on view all, you're going to see all these different games, and for some of us, it might be like, oh, cool, I found the game I want to stream, right? But then you get this where it's just constantly trying to load. But if you don't see a game on here, like let's say you wanted to see Halo Infinite, you literally have to search Halo Infinite, but you would think that that would bring you to the directory for it. Wrong. What you would have to do is this, then filters, then live, and then pray that you actually find one that's live. So, you can go through, but you can see that some of these are just not even what you were searching for. So that also is a pain. And I would have figured they would have had that fixed by now. It's been like this for quite a while, well over a year. So that's a pain. The next thing is the lack of third-party integration or third-party support. I use an Elgato Stream Deck, and on the support for Twitch on that thing is phenomenal. For YouTube, it's like 3 things. It sucks. So I don't really use much of my Stream Deck when I'm streaming on YouTube. Another is trying to set up your very first live stream. It is tedious and long and annoying, and you just want to start your stream. You have to hit the go live on here. Then you have to fill out all the information like it's a regular video. And that way you can try to get the most potential out of your stream to be found. Because if you don't include a good title or a custom thumbnail or any type of description stuff for the AI to try to figure out who to send it to, or if you put it in the wrong category, no one's going to find it. So like if you're doing a gaming stream and you put it in like a how-to, no one's going to find it really. So there's a lot of tedious setup versus how Twitch, you could just title, choose a game, couple tags, good to go, start streaming. And then the last one is the copyright is super strict over here on YouTube. You could be playing a game, sending it to streamer mode if they have that feature in the game, and still get hit with a copyright. Not so much a strike, but just letting people know that, hey, this music or whatever in this game is not monetized, or you can't monetize it. So that's another issue. But overall, though, both the platforms are unique and also a pain in their own way. But starting out, it's really hard to figure out which platform you should be streaming on, because one platform has no discoverability, but it has a lot of eyes on it, which is Twitch. Everyone knows Twitch. When you go and say, oh, I stream, most of the time people are going to think Twitch. But then you have one other platform that is a massive search engine that turns your streams into VODs that are searchable and can help potentially grow your channel and maybe even start your career as a content creator. And it's all in one place. You got shorts in one place that are also searchable. And the monetization split is so much better. It's a 70-30 on YouTube versus a 50-50 over on Twitch. So monetizing aside, and if you were just going to play a game and just enjoy the atmosphere, and you're wanting it to be quick and easy, I would say Twitch. But if you're wanting to try to turn it into something, and you're wanting to be a content creator and do more than just streams, I say YouTube. Both have potential, both have monetary potential, but that should not be the main focus. But anyway, guys, hopefully this video was helpful. I know I kind of went over a bunch of different stuff, and I know this video is definitely a lot longer than most of my other videos, but this is a general discussion that I really feel needs to be talked about, and I wanted to kind of just give an unbiased opinion on both and kind of show you both and everything like that to kind of help drive your decision of where you want to go. Personally, if you don't know which one you want to stream on, just use Restream.io. You can stream to both at the same time. You can figure out which one is giving you the growth you're looking for, and you can see which one you want to make your primary streaming place. Or you can alternate, where you stream on one day and stream on the other day. But one little streamer mindset that I want to give you before I end today's video. The grind of streaming 8 hours a day, multiple days a week, do not do it. When you are streaming, stream until the energy that you have at the beginning runs out. If that's an hour, kill the stream. If that's 3 hours, kill the stream. But also, don't stream every single day. Stream maybe 2-3 times a week. That way you have time to enjoy yourself, your family, your friends. You can play other games that you don't share on stream. You can even focus on improving your stream or improving the content that you're wanting to make for the platform that you want to choose. You know, that is the biggest thing. It's all about having that mental health with it and not killing yourself over it and burning yourself out. But I'm going to leave it there. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more. Make sure you also like this video, as it does help. And if you have any questions or if you want to talk more about this, let's have that conversation in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in another video on a live stream or in Discord or on Twitter. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.